And I ain't jealous, it's the principle now. Shout out Fab. If you're here, you know where you at, and you right where you're supposed to be. Time with space. Let's talk about it. We got a heater for y'all today. We got a heater. Apologize for the delay. You know, everybody got things going on, including boy, big space, you know what I'm saying? But we bike. Yeah, we got one for you today. So, after the last pod, if y'all tuned in, we were discussing the difference between fighting in a relationship and fighting for your relationship. Yeah, dig. It was a heater. But today, Space finna take us out of here. Got me just a little shot of goofy juice. Just a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of a touchy subject. It's a little touchy. Excuse me. So, today's topic is actually for the ladies. Sit back, get comfy. Yeah. It's for the ladies, you dig? So today, I want to discuss my opinion, right? I want to get rid of some of these old world tropes and some of these traditions that are antiquated, outdated, and frankly just got niggas and bitches in a fucked up situation. And I say that respectfully. So, where I'm going with this, I feel like women, listen to me now before y'all start getting angry and start wanting to respond. In 2024, women, y'all need to start paying for the first date. I'm gonna let you marinate for just a moment. Put some fire to that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Women, ladies, y'all need to start paying for the first date. Period. Why? I'm glad you asked. So now we can talk about it. So, everybody knows all the cliches, all the tropes, and we're going to speak to basically just a lot of the stereotypes. We're speaking in generalities. Obviously, this doesn't hold true to everybody in every situation. Now, that's all that. Listen, we all know, ladies, what's one of your main gripes about dating niggas? Niggas think because they pay for shit that now that entitles them to something. And I feel where y'all coming from. Nigga, you're not entitled to shit. Right? But now let's think about that. What did I say at the beginning, at the top of the show? I said, ladies, you need to start paying for that first date. Now let's get into why paying for the first date is actually so vital, critical, and actually would help you in the, what's the word I want to look for? The selection process of a potential partner, right? Let's get into it. So, ladies, you go ahead and let's say the gentleman invites you out. We're not even gonna go to the other side. I want to start with just traditional. The gentleman's like, hey, you want to go out? Let's go get something to eat and this and that. Be like, yeah, no problem. Here's where you switch it or flip it on him, right? Tell him exactly where you want to go, right? He's gonna take you there. He's saying, hey, we're going out to eat. He's gonna take you to exactly where you want to go. When you get where you want to go, order exactly what you want to eat. Because that's what the fuck you want to eat. Oh, I'm cooking right now. So after you order what you want to eat, start the conversation. Start the conversation just like you would, right? We're going to make a long story less long. Fast forward to the end of the date. The check has come. Not even the end of the date, excuse me. End of dinner, lunch, brunch, breakfast, wherever you at. When that check comes, snatch that motherfucker up. Look right at him. I got this. You know what it's going to do? It's going to do several things, and we're going to talk about a few of them. First and foremost, ladies, I can tell you as a man, it's going to be like, damn, okay. It's going to be off-putting. Not necessarily in a negative way, because I'm extremely confident. But it's going to be off-putting. But that's good. That's what you want. Because see, now what you've done in that moment is actually switch the power dynamic on it. See, we're going to fast forward, then we're going to bring it back like Missy, right? How could a man feel as if you owed him shit if he invited you to go out to eat, and then when the bill came, you took care of it? Was it, oh man, I can't believe she paid for the meal? No, men are way more simple. We're way more simple. You pay for that bill, you done threw him all off his game. Because you've got different types of men. You got the type of man that's going to be in his ego, and the first thing he's going to say is, no, I can't let you do that. I got that. To which you want to do a soft rebuttal. No, it's not a problem. I got that. See, now let's break that down, because there's microchasms within this conversation or this exchange. See, what's happening is now what you want to do when you softly rebuttal to him, like, no, I got it. What you're saying to him is, hey, it's not a problem. I know what I ordered. I know what I want. And I got this. You're also telling him, I don't need you feeling obligated to pay for me, nor do I need you having any type of expectation at the conclusion of this particular interaction, because I took care of it. Now, let's pivot on that. If you got a man who actually is digging you and feeling you, he might sit back like, hey, I'm okay. And now immediately other things happen. He has to look at you for you. Now I got to start digging deeper. Now I want to inquire. I'm probably going to ask some questions. If you haven't got to what you do or how you get to it, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee that's going to bring it up. I guarantee that that's going to spark actual meaningful conversation. Because then you got the dickhead. That's why he was last. You got the dude who's like, no, I got it. And then you're like, no, it's no problem, with the soft rebuttal. And then he comes back with the, no, I insist. Beware of that one. You want to know why? Because his ego is too inflated to realize that, hey, this isn't a problem for you. In the same way that he can take care of it, you can take care of it as well. And equally as easily, without his assistance. And that scares him. And that's why you want to get the fuck away from him. But see, you don't know that if he pays for the bill. Because then he's going to go into his automatic, oh yeah, look at my this, I picked you up in that, I let you eat this, you bought that, how could you buy the lobster and then think that, nothing's going on? Nah, baby. Buy the lobster. Get them scampies. Get that rice peel off. Get all of that. And like I said, when that bill comes, you slap that Amex or that Capital One. What's in your wallet? Right down on the table. And I guarantee you, in your dating process, you'll weed out a lot of fuckboys and power-hungry niggas that want to swing their dicks and what they got over your head. Pause. So, again, this particular conversation and my vantage point for this conversation is not on some funny shit or satirical. I really thought about this. As a man, I've been out there, I dated, you know what I'm saying? I went through the ego, I went through all of that. And I thought about how I would react in that situation, because I've had it happen sometimes. And again, different phases of life. You know, you got that bum ass nigga that's like, yeah, cool, and he wanna, but back to you, queen. So when the day concludes and you've paid for the evening's festivities and nourishment, if you will, and he's taking you back to your crib, or y'all drive separate cars and you going back, there is no expectation, right? Ain't no expectation. In fact, no, now there's more fascination. This nigga's thinking, damn, shorty got it going on. I invite her out. She pick up the bill, this and that. That's going to be on that man's mind. And if he's worth his weight in salt, if you know what I'm saying, he's going to hit you back. And then that second date, you ain't got to worry about it. I guarantee you, that nigga going to be quick to get to that hip. Why? Because now at this point, he knows that you're capable of doing it. but he also knows that you're willing to do it. And if he's really digging you, he doesn't want you to have to do it, because now he's in the mode of proving himself to you. Boy, hold on, I am fucking cooking. Let me get this book. He's in the mode of proving himself to you. You've already proved, you haven't done much. It was just a power move. That's why I say it's psychological. Even the dating, we all know that we're going to show up with our avatars and our representatives, right? Stop going with the old world traditions. He's going to pay for me. It ain't a lot of gentlemen out there. It's not a lot of fucking chivalry, right? I raised my daughter. This is shit I would tell her. It's not a lot of chivalry. When that shit come, drop your bread. Then look him in the face like, yeah, nigga, I don't need you for anything. I may potentially want your company. And now you and I can communicate on a level of equality. You're not looking at me as a woman who needs something from you, or as a gold digger, or any of those things. All of that shit is out the window with one gesture. Just paying on the first date. I want y'all to think about that. Like I said, it seems sort of like a foreign concept, or, you know, a little bit controversial. But when I really started to break it down, it really makes a lot of logical sense. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about it. I feel like my logic is sound, ladies. Again, this is for y'all. This is like a PSA. This is like, yo, let me put you up on some game. You want to you want to start filtering out the fuck niggas? Yeah, first date? Nah, nigga, you ain't got to worry about that. That's on me. I got it. I truly feel in making that small gesture, you throw off the entire would-be old school, tacitly agreed to sort of a power dynamic. It shifts. It's a fact. You know it. I know it. Everybody out there knows it. Empower yourself, ladies. Stop being the chick that acts like all the other chicks, because you're going to get all the same niggas. Male programming, completely different than women. And we all know this and we all accept this, but yet and still we move in a manner that would be in ordinance with like, oh, no, we think the same and whatnot. And then we continue to have these fights or these disagreements, or we find these impasses. Nah. Let's switch some shit up on them. Let's switch some shit. I'm not telling you gotta ask the nigga out on a date. I'm not going that far. You can still wait to be asked out. And then let's go ahead and speak to the elephant in the room. Shit. If you want to get that pipe at the end of the night, y'all gonna have a 99% completion rate. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you, okay? If a nigga invites you out on a date and you pick up the bill at the end of the night, when y'all go home, if on some Seinfeld shit, you like, hey, you want to come up for coffee? I promise you, that nigga will be upstairs without his coat and butt naked before you can get the door unlocked. Promise you that. I promise you that. So it's two birds with one stone. If that's what you're looking for and you want it, you know what I mean? But then also, again, if you like, yo, this nigga was lame as fuck and you don't never want to talk to him, don't call. Ain't nobody gonna call you. Like, niggas ain't gonna blow you up like, oh, I can't believe I took you out on a date and you paid for us and now you're not answering my calls. Nah, that nigga gonna move around. Ladies, we out of time. Fellas, y'all know where I'm coming from. Y'all know I'm kicking science. I can't wait to see what's in the comments. But for real, just think about it. I'm not saying multiple. Space just saying, ladies, start paying for that first date. See what type of results you get from these niggas that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I can't wait to see. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy.